I love the races. I've been coming to races with my parents from about, I believe the first one we were at was 1966. And before we actually owned a snowmobile, and we've been coming to racing ever since. This is a 1974 Kohler Snowpro sled. It's the first generation Kohler sled. In 1974, Kohler, which was an engine company that built Kohler racing engines for many different manufacturers to use, decided to enter and build their own sled to race in the Snowpro events in 1974. The first generation sleds, there were 9 built. There were 3 drivers. The drivers were Gary Mahood, Jack Cook, and Bud Lee. They each had a sled for each of the classes, which were 340, 440, and 650. This is one of the 3 650s built. I know of one other one in Alberta, and I'm told there may be only 3 of the original first-gen Kohlers in existence. I can't at this point confirm that. I've got to do some more digging in on the sled. The first-generation Kohlers, they didn't have a lot of success with them. They regrouped in the middle of the season and built the second-generation Kohlers. Again, they built 9 of them, and they look more like a Polaski VAR racer. They were built by Texas Industries, the chassis, and as did Texas Industries build the chassis for the Polaski VARs. They raced those for the duration of the season. At the end of the 74 season, that's the only Kohlers that were ever built. 9 of the first generation sleds and 9 of the second generation sleds. This particular sled, well, I've just purchased it recently. This is the first place it's been shown. When people see it, they go, wow, what is that? Some know, if they've been around the sport long enough, they know what it is. Most people don't, but it's a pretty remarkable sled, so it seems to be appreciated.